chicken. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tracy if you're new around here, and this is our small holding adventure. Now every week I put out some gardening videos on a Tuesday at 6 o'clock GMT, and I was going to go through my seeds that I'm planting or sowing in July, but when I went through them I realised there was actually far too many to take up a big slot on the weekly vlog, so I thought I'd do a separate video on them, and there are loads, and I mean loads. So I'm in zone 9. Well, it depends where you look. We're in County Durham, northeast England. We don't get super cold and we don't get super hot temperatures, so although saying that, we did have like -12 for a few weeks this year, but this year can't be compared. It's been the strangest year ever, as 2021. Anyhow, you say that after a pandemic of 2020. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to go through really quickly the seeds that I've got, and really quickly because there are so many. So I've got two companies that I'm using quite regularly at the moment. I think they're fantastic. So one is a slightly more expensive company but well worthwhile, and that's Real Seeds, and the other company is a lot cheaper and they sell loads of seeds in the packets. Can you see that? Premier Seeds Direct is the other company. So I use seeds from all over the place, so it's not I'm not just using these two companies, but I just wanted to highly recommend them, and it's not sponsored or anything like that. I'm also saving as much seed as I can this year from my own seeds. So from Real Seeds you can always do that with all of their seeds, which is just amazing. Okay, so really quickly I'm going to start through. So the one that I've just shown you, these are all Real Seeds. This is the broccoli rab, or the turnip broccoli. So this one is something that you can sow through July through to August, so they're going to be great. I'm a little bit late for this one, but I'm doing it anyway. Asparagus kale. The other one is I'm a little bit late with as well, but I haven't got any kale in because this year's been so far behind that I thought I don't like to have the kale until later in the year, because there's so many other options with salads and things in the summer. So this one is a Sutherland kale. I've got an Aztec broccoli, which is to be sown late spring, early summer, so that's absolutely perfect for now. So there's one for that. Then we've got a Wong Bok Chinese cabbage. I'm smiling because I didn't think I'd be able to say that. Cool weather plant, sown after midsummer for autumn, early winter crop, which is where we are now. So I'm looking forward to that one. All of these seeds are going in this week, by the way. Not on this video though. Then I've got a giant red carrot. From spring until midsummer, so really looking forward to that, which I'll have as my winter storage carrots. If you can hear the Grace is doing the chickens in the background, so sorry if there's some extra noise. Then I've got some summer spinach, Securo, however you pronounce it, summer spinach. It's a bit late for that one, but that's fine, I'm going to give it a go anyway. And then I've got hundreds of seeds, well, thousands if you counted them all individually, from Premier Seeds. So we have some standard iceberg lettuce, turnip snowball, so I've already got some snowballs in, which I absolutely love them, so I want to have plenty of those in. Some daikon radish. I won't show you each of these packets because they're it's one of the reasons why they're so cheap from Premier Seeds, because they just send them in the small packets, but you get hundreds, literally hundreds and hundreds of seeds. Then we've got some corn salad, or lamb's lettuce if you know it as that. We've got a cabbage Tundra F1, so that's an F1 which obviously won't be able to save seed from. I'm not too sure from Premier Seeds what I can save seed from and what I can't, but I will be looking into that. We've got the Chogia beetroot, which is a staple for us now. I find that lovely, roasted especially. Then I've just got an Easter egg radish, not literally an Easter egg, a radish mix, because just to have lots of different radishes that we'll keep on sowing throughout until the frosts come basically. Different lettuces, we've got a red romaine cos lettuce, a marvel of 4 seasons lettuce, whoops, spinach madania. So this is one that Charles Dowden recommended, so it's got to be done. Whoops. Thai large leaf basil. So I've got a few herbs in here as well, and sorry these aren't in any particular order. I'm just hoping that this video will give some people some ideas on what they can look into, and of course, you know, look for your own area. Don't rely on me sowing these now. Some of them will work and some of them won't, so just use it for ideas. Tatsoi mustard greens, spring onion lilia, which is a purple one that was recommended by Jess at plot 37, a dwarf yellow bean rockencourt, is that how you pronounce that? So your dwarf beans and things can go in now. You don't really want to put climbing beans in now because it might be a little bit too late for those, but dwarf should be absolutely fine. Another beetroot, this is bulldor. Just some wild rocket, some broccoli stromboli, which is amazing because I know that because I've already got it and I've just had some for my tea or dinner, whatever you say where you're from. Okay, we've got a carrot and a carrot touchon. We've got cauliflower Dicilia violetto, so sorry I'm butchering these names, purple cauliflower essentially. We've got a Norfolk green turnip. If I remember rightly, that one was an heirloom turnip, and it just made me think it was something that the Victorians might grow. They might not have, but I got bought into the idea. A Webb's wonderful lettuce. Some cherry bell radish, just because they're so pretty to look at. A pak choi red stem cabbage, that's a Chinese cabbage. You honestly wouldn't believe how many things you can get in the ground at this time of the year. I'm not kidding. Bull tardy beetroot. There is a problem with bull tardy beetroot seeds, that they're just not coming, they haven't been bred to be kept the best of the best, and the bull tardy just not doing as well as any of the others, but this is my last chance to give them a go. Some pak choi green stem cabbage, so some more Chinese cabbage, and some Portuguese kale, so looking forward to that one. These are turnip greens, I think. Cabbage wongbok, so another Chinese cabbage. Thought I'd try a few different varieties, that'll look nice going into the cooler months. Red Cimarron romaine lettuce, another tatsoi, mustard tatsoi, that's a red one this though. I've got some winter radish, so last year I tried, but I only found out about them too late. I tried the black Spanish radish, so I'm going to get those in probably in towards the end of July, and then keep sowing them successionally after that. But I also found some watermelon red meat winter radish as well, which look interesting. We've got some 120-day broccoli, so I'm going to keep giving that a go. Some more red drumhead cabbage, which will hopefully be for Christmas dinner. Some basil. I think that is the big leaf basil, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that that's the giant leaf basil. Kale ball cole, so another variety of kale. We've got some tom thumb lettuce, some kohl rabi delicacy purple. This will be the last chance that I can get the kohl rabi in, I think, and the lambs ate everything that we had last time, so this will be, sorry, my hair's drying as I'm talking to you, so it might start to look even more strange. This will be the last chance that I can get the kohl rabi in. So another red cabbage, which is called red acre. We're getting there. A kale, a Siberian kale. Swede, so I've got some Marianne swede. We've said about the turnip, Norfolk green. I've got a Detroit dark red beetroot. Mustard red giant, so I saw this on Simple Living Alaska. Their garden is fantastic, their garden in Alaska. And once I saw them, I just had to have them, so they're just fantastic. Then this is your black Tuscan kale, so your standard kind of your Nero de Toscana. That's a staple every year. Some more strawberry spinach, so I've actually got some just over there. I just like it to look at more than anything. Haven't tasted it yet because it's not far enough on. Some sorrel, and a different variety of swede. This is a tweed, so I've got the Marianne and the tweed varieties. Sorry, the ducks are talking to each other. And then lastly but not least, this is the only one that's in a slightly different packet from Premier Seeds Direct, and this is the giant spinach, which I think you can start sowing from about August, so probably some of these might be better off towards the end of July, but I'm going to give them a go anyway now. As I say, please just use this video for inspiration for your own seeds. These are not the only seeds that I'll be getting in July, but these are just the ones that I've got here at the moment. You can see in my gardening videos next week and in the coming weeks what else I'm going to be sowing through July, August, September and onwards. I don't want to leave anything to chance, because I think last year and this year have taught me, not just with the pandemic, but with the results of that, and then with the lambs, sorry, the chickens are having a scrap. with the lambs getting into the paddock, and then with the weather, and there's just been so many variables that you just don't know if everything's going to go to plan. So I prefer to grow too much than just grow enough and then not have enough and risk not having enough. So yeah, kind of I see this as an investment into the future for us from an eating and self-preservation, self-sufficiency point of view. So stay tuned, look out for my upcoming videos on the Tuesdays for what's going on in the garden, what I'm getting in, what's worked and what hasn't worked. And then next year I can look back on these and say, yeah, going to do that again, or that was too late, that was too early, that tasted awful, whatever it might be. But if I don't do this, I'll never know. So I hope you found some inspiration from this video, as I say, and it was like a whirlwind tour of the seeds that we've got going in, or some of the seeds that we've got going in throughout July. But I know when I'm listening to other people talk through their seeds, it's inspiration. Then I go away and do a little bit of research about it and think, yeah, I know, do I want to use that or not? I don't want to sit in them to go through everything and read all of the packets and read it, blah, blah, blah. It is purely for me to start getting my list going. So hopefully that helps for you. Hopefully that helps you as well. And please drop me a comment, let me know what you're growing, let me know what seeds you think will or won't work. Hello chicken! And I look forward to speaking to you in the comments below. I'll pop some other videos up here of what else we've got going on in the garden. Lots of variety on the channel, so have a look around. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you like this kind of content, we'd really appreciate your support, and like the video if you thought it was of any value to you. I'll speak to you later.